I'm doing this from home because my other computer's there. I'm on my laptop. So, um, got a little one here. So, I'm going to do that. So, um, and the cat's playing with the ball. Typical cat. So, trying to get my headphones untangled here. So, you bear with me here. And waiting on the YouTube to load. So, just give me just a minute. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Crap. Damn it. Nope. She's playing, honey. I think she lost a toy. Oh, watch out. I'll get it. Here. There's your jingle ball. No, you didn't. Okay. Then. All right. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Hello. Oh no, I forgot. There's another show going on. I'm sorry. I didn't even think about that. I've been so busy today. Sorry about that. So, um, anyways, think about that shit. So, anyway, oops, my bad. It's been a long day. So, anyway, give me just a minute here. Kitty, what are you doing? Okay, Google. It did not share. Go figure. Okay. Anyway, um, hello. So I'm gonna paint a picture. Um, totally forgot about the other show going on too. But then got it going here. So just a minute here. So okay. I'm untangling something here too. Totally forgot. Okay. If I'm not frozen. Stupid computer. Hello. Respond, please. Responding. I can't do nothing. God dang it. There it goes. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So I still don't know about the car. It's not made it home yet. So then I'll have to figure out how to get it here tomorrow. So and see what's wrong with it. Like I said, I hope it ain't nothing major, but if it is, eh, I hate that shit. Always something with the older cars. So it's what. All right, there we go. Finally, took forever. Go ahead and plug these. Um, okay, shit. Okay, there we go. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna paint a little picture. It shouldn't take that long. But if anybody wants to join, whatever, it don't matter. That's up to you. If you want to join, just say, and I'll put it in the same. And yeah, okay. Like I said, I totally forgot about that other show. Long day, long past 2 days actually. So, I hate. I really enjoy watching it. That's why I'm like, got lost with my days there. So, but I don't know if I'll be able to do one tomorrow or the next day. So I thought, anyway, the car and everything and stuff. So, games too. So, anyway, thank you for joining. So. All right. I was late. I was eating dinner, so that's why I was just a little late. So here we go. We'll paint a picture. Okay. I mean, not these ain't my brushes. They're hurt, and they're only have this many. So little limited there. So I'm gonna try to move it. I'm gonna move this a little closer here, so it's not so hard on me there. So I'm sorry, all this damn moving around and shit. So okay. Here we go. All right. There. I think that's good, isn't it? Okay. Cool. Okay. I don't know if this. I think this paint's dry, pretty much. So, but and she's playing with her box again. So I got to get some paint here. My orange dried up, but I got some more there. I got these. They're hers too, my little ones, and it's got every color but orange. So, anyway, there we go. All right, and here we go. I'm gonna get some open here. Oh, damn. Okay. Damn. She's really messy. My God. It's like stuck to it. Okay. This one wasn't good. Okay. That's hard. Not even used any of this hardly. Wow. Yeah. Okay. And I got paint on my hand. And ultra blue. And all right. Okay. Here we go. And I done got it all over me. And I ain't even started. See? Okay. Here we go. Okay. And I've got it stabilized with some pliers on each corner. So, okay, there. All right. Let's see what we gonna do. Wee-hoo. Kitty, you scared me. Okay. What have you got? You found you something to play with, honey? What did you get? Come on, bug. Okay. Now, kitty. She seen me get this stuff out and she just gave me the look. Like, really? I thought that's why you took that stuff to the other place, Mom. What are you doing, girl? Okay. Kitty. You're a little in the way there, hon. She says, I don't care. Do you? Okay. I need the dark green. There. Okay. There. Okay. Anyway. Hey, Jamer and Jamil. So, if y'all want, anybody wants to join here, just let me know. I will throw that link in to the chat. I'm sorry you see my arm. It's kind of awkward here. I'm on my laptop, so give me a second.
Mama.
Hang on just a minute. Okay. Couldn't get it to click. Okay. Ah! Damn it. I hate this freaking laptop. Okay. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. All right. And that's close up of my arm, sorry. Kind of awkward here. So.
Well, they're eating it.
Okay. Just take it there and wash it out then. Okay. You ain't got to go high. Okay. All right. Okay. There's the link there if you want to join. So, see, you join to cameraman box there. So, I hate I ain't got my big brushes. Damn it. Oh well. We got to make do with this. Where is the light? I didn't open it. God, I should just open them all up. Shit. There. Okay. Here we go. Layla, what are you doing? Oops. She's over there about to draw, aren't she?
Mama.
What? What? Okay.
What?
What? I didn't say nothing.
I wasn't talking to you, Mama.
Okay. I didn't know. Sorry. You gracious, child. I didn't say that, did I?
No.
No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. Shit. Oops. I mixed it in black. Wouldn't be cool with it. Shit. Okay.
What? How the heck did the pencil sharpener break?
I have no idea. You can use mine, but you gotta be careful. There's burnt lead in it. Well, I let her use it. I have no idea. I don't mess with your stuff unless I ask. So
Yeah, I've told before. Now, where's your
mine's there. Wait,
The orange one?
no, it's in there
Where?
in the bed where the TV is. You're welcome. Ah. Okay. Here it is. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. For a bit till I get this done. So see my keyboard. Take two. So he's gonna be paint a new cat. Oh shit. Okay. It'll be about 7 o'clock my time. So your time is midnight. Will be when it ends. So okay. You say, if you do join, I don't have my headphones in, so I can't hear you. So
Mommy, will you use my headphones?
no, I've got some plugged up already. So I just hadn't got them in yet. My other ones, the wireless ones, are there, and they won't even work with this. So it sucks. Okay. All right. What are you doing, girl? You like my paint? You do? Say, not really. I just want your lap. That's all she wants. Okay. Cat. Now, goodness gracious. What are you doing, honey? What are you doing? Let that lights get on that. It's not up. Turn it. There we go. That's better. Oh, man. Let's see. Okay. Kitty, I'm sorry. You won't have to move. Sorry, honey. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. Cat. Now, damn it. Girl. Honey. What are you doing? I gotta fix this. There we go. Now, don't. I'm sorry, honey. There. Shit. That's good. Kitty. Okay, that's not one. Damn it. Okay, that's better. Maybe. Damn it. Okay. Ish. It'll have to do, I guess. Oh my God. Excuse me just a minute. Okay, you're out of the box.
A smart person would keep me in the box.
In the box. Why? Don't chew my headphones. Sorry, girl. She's wanting to chew my headphones.
How are you doing?
I'm tired, dead.
What happened? The car
Yeah, the car's dead.
dead.
Sitting on the side of the road, so I don't know what's wrong with it. So
That's not,
transmission, something with it.
oh yeah, it was leaking, wasn't it? Your transmission was leaking, wasn't it?
Yes. Yes.
So yeah, no, that's a bummer.
Sucks. Yeah. But we'll get it fixed.
Yeah.
Uh,
Somebody gonna tow it for you?
yeah, tomorrow
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Okay, that's good.
Get a ride to town today, so
Yeah, when I looked in, I was
Anyway.
wondering why you weren't in the studio. That's why.
no, yeah.
Demo
I
car.
think I'll get my mom to take me tomorrow Saturday. So anyway. Anyways, hey everybody in the chat and watching, so yeah. Emily's back there drawing.
Yeah,
behind
I
me.
see her.
I had to use her
Stereo.
paintbrushes and paint. What? Stereo?
Stereo artist.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, anybody wants to join the links there, you'll be in the box. So just so you know. And talk about whatever. Yeah, it don't matter. As long as it's not trolling, you're not trolling, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I'm in a non-hostile mood, so you're probably safe to come on.
we can.
Steve's having a show right now.
I totally forgot. So
Yeah.
I done set this an hour ago, so hour and a half ago. It's been, like I said, it's been a long past 2 days, so I totally forgot
Yeah.
about that stuff. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to synchronize everything in here.
yeah, I hadn't been able to do this for a few days, and I got me a canvas today for $3. So I thought I will do this today. Not even thinking that, I totally forgot. So, but hey, well, I can't stop now. So
Once you start, I can stop at any time.
I
I'm a quitter.
mean, I could, but anyway.
I'm amazed at how much I get done and I don't move or do nothing. No, I'm joking. I wish. Oh, we're about to all have robots, so they'll do all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
I'll get
yeah.
an army of them.
They kept showing that one for the Alexa thing today on the
Oh
YouTube.
no,
So
yeah, I didn't see that. I'll
Yeah.
have to check it out. We are all replaceable.
oh yeah. Okay, there you go. You're out of the box, Foxy.
Good evening. How are you all?
What happened? What happened in New York?
Yeah,
Nothing.
I've been a bit late doing things today, so I just joined another show in the chat, and apparently in New York, like what happened in a similar event in London, the car ran into people on the path, sidewalk you call it.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, allegedly 22 people injured and 1 dead. And then you think about it, when I've looked on live webcams before, a touristy area, you got surveillance everywhere, haven't you? Everywhere in tourist areas. So,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
and then this show's got loads of people chatting, about 200 people in it, and it's like it's going quite fast. So it's
Yeah.
like
It's hard to read them. Yeah.
So I had to check on the mainstream UK news, just to get their intake, the typical twisting on it. But literally, I mean, I've only got in a short while, so UK time, evening time, right? So 2 hours ago, so you're talking about, what's the time now? UK is about 10:30 now, so a couple of hours from before now, whatever that time is. So yeah. It's all about control, isn't it? It's like
Fear. Yeah. Control.
how are you, ladies? You're pretty
Doing
excuse me.
good. Doing good.
I'm,
Doing
I'm
good.
without a vehicle at the moment, so
Oh
yeah.
no,
So, I'm stuck at home.
it sucks, doesn't it? I
Oh
was trying
yes.
for an iPad. Mine just all right. It's done its rounds for a while. I'm trying to find a affordability one. Do you know what gets me? Go into the shop, right? I won't say which one. Won't promote them. and trying to gauge if it's going to fit my iPad case I
Right.
brought, brand one, the right size, and they wouldn't even take it out the bloody box.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh God. So I said, how do I know it's going to bloody work when I get it home? Oh, if it's only faulty, you can take it
Right.
back. Okay, right. So I won't
Yeah.
go for it, I'll go somewhere that's got more a reputable reputation, put more rights, So I just went somewhere and I happened to win something. I won't say what. So now I've got a bit more cash and I
What?
can get
Yeah.
a better one. Yeah.
Cool.
I have to
Definitely.
admit, it's for an
Definitely.
individual. And I don't know, it must be jinxed or lucky charm or whatever. And I've never had that luck like that. So it was handy to actually, I mean, I just bought one of these dongles and God forbid anything happens, you know what's going on with me. So I made a lot of things public just in case again it happens. I finally got my ceiling repaired. Whoa, no wonder it's
Awesome.
raining.
Yeah.
I took loads of
It came a
pictures.
bad storm here, like about 4 o'clock, about an hour and a half ago. So
Yeah. It's weird
that
weather.
was it. That was it.
Yeah.
It stopped, and now it's sunshiny and hot.
Well,
So,
it's not like that again. It's like, I thought I'll time it right because I haven't been able to get out. It's so damn pouring like acid rain yesterday. And it was like, I ain't going out in my situation the way it is. And I thought, I'll rest. And of course, my mate's on the phone all day, bloody hell, doing my head in. So, bless her.
yeah.
So I'm delayed again today. So I thought, right, I'll chance it where it stopped. And what happens? It rains when I'm out.
Oh shit!
So where I wake up
Cool.
with a stuffy nose in the morning, I ain't gonna do nothing but chill. Well, apart from paperwork,
Yes.
that's all I'm doing now. With
Right.
this great website online, recycled everything over the weekend. Oh my God, that was busy. Talk about recycle old stuff. I mean, if anyone
yeah.
remembers the old computers from the 90s, that's how old it were. I had an email back from this guy that collected it all, and he said he's managed to rebuild them all and recycled and put new software and gone to good homes. So,
Cool.
that's good.
No.
For those that can't afford it, afford stuff, it's that's what the website's about. And one woman, right, she picked up this mobility aid. I do not know why I never thought about all this a long time ago. And I don't know, it's like a light bulb goes off. So anyway, this woman and her husband turns up to collect the mobility aid, which is going, you pay a lot for that type of, it's like a walker thing with a seat. I've got it for free. I got given to it before becoming my situation got me worse. So I thought, I'm not going to charge for it. Obviously, that's not the policy of the website thing. You give things for free, you know, or you put ads out for wanted items, you know. And she tried to give me some cash for it the other day. I said, no, it's for your mum, you know, it's a gift. It's a gift. So I just put it like, it's like I got all these beautiful clothes I can't wear. It's no reason to clog up my own with all the stuff I can't use. So my neighbour from upstairs, he does the CDs I said about before. And he said, my God, it's changed. I said, now you can see some space. Not that it weren't that bad before, but it's just like a clearance, you know. I don't know, it helps. You feel a bit better once you like clear a lot of clutter out. Well, it's not clutter, but just a lot of stuff that's been in the way for a long time.
Right.
And now I'm starting on, well, it's not on my own, my mate's help. The only bit that takes longer is old paperwork, isn't it? Shredding documents.
Oh yeah.
So I'm a bit knackered, so I have to stop today. So, it's and it's amazing, Mike, because I had this referral from my dental op, and it's not till June. But I found this old piece of document, medical document, going back to 2008, and a long time ago. And it turns out to be the same guy still working at the same place for a new referral back to the same place. Although they might in the same building, I hope they better their services. But it's not any operation; it's just a consultation. So it's a bit. They've changed things. So I've been looking online all day trying to figure out how to change the time and date because it don't suit me. It's all computer generated now.
Yeah.
So I've got that task to do another day. I've got to do it soon. You can only do one thing at a time, isn't it? It's a bit like, you know, and then the iPad crash. Oh my God. You know, when you get used to an iPad, you just get so used because I can't balance. It's so bloody heavy, the laptop, you know, balance on your bed.
Yeah.
And
I've never had an iPad, so I don't know.
I got this new ones because God forbid if I end up where I think I end up in my situation. Not saying too much on but the dongle is where you can put in your laptop and you got your mobile internet, and then you just top it up when you need it. And so I paid for that, and of course I need to, if I don't use them 30 days, I lost that 15 quid. But that's not a big deal for me. The thing is, I've got it. God forbid, and they come in and do their dirty deed, and these public servants. And oh my God, did I get the evil eye earlier? I was just pastors key public. I saw these. They had the chains around them. They were Freemason chains. I could spot them a mile away. There's an event. I didn't realise there's an event going up the road where I did a video about the Guildhall. Don't vote. It's all a lie. And and of course there's a lot of views. And of course, I'm getting all these evil eyes from out earlier when I went up in the day, like, and then I just coming back. So my mate was like getting peed off. Where are you? We're waiting for you. So I'm getting back because I could. And I passed these blokes and a couple of women and these other people. I thought, hold on, what's going on here? And then I saw them all smartly dressed and all this chain come around one guy's neck and it poking out his shirt, and I could tell, you know, the symbolism. Oh my God. And the woman, she was older than me. She's able-bodied. She's standing there waiting for a taxi, I think. with some people that been in this event, give me the evil eye. I thought, oh, where do I know you from? Where are you looking at me? Ah, I know. Must have got out. Yeah.
Yeah,
I must,
yeah.
I must have ruffled a few feathers.
Must
That's the wrong
have.
way. Yeah. People
They're
don't
not
like
they're not so out in the open about that kind of. Well, they have events and stuff here. Don't wear the stuff you wouldn't even know,
Yeah.
type of thing. So
My God. I mean, a lot of this stuff going on, mate, is at that big building opposite. You just see it now, I tell you. I tried to take a photograph, but it's so bloody big. They've got the lights on. It all over mainstream media is about care. It's about even people not waking up what's going on in UK and the mainstream.
Right.
My mainstream radio one. That's how I heard it because I don't listen to it all anymore. And it's all about people's homes have to be sold for the future care, public care. You know, for the care. And then you got the likes of my mother, bless her heart. And happy birthday, mother, but she doesn't listen to anything like this. But
yeah,
got people running around after her. Oh, she's always been like that, but no disrespect to her.
Yeah.
I think it's. I've forgotten her birthday. I think it's tomorrow, but
yeah.
I know. And there might have travelling going on tomorrow, text or phone call, you know. I've put it on my diary to call her. I can't remember the date. There was so much going on. So I text my sister, what's mum's date of birth? I mean, have I missed it?
My mom's is easy, so it's March 1st, so that's easy.
I just forgot it. She's getting old, bless her. I feel like getting old, but she's older than me. And I completely forgot.
Oh, man.
I couldn't remember if it's the 14th of May or the 19th of May. I'm sure the 19th of May is more sticking in my head now rather than the 14th of May, but I could be wrong. And like my sister, she's busy. She ain't got back to me, so I'll get the card off. It's going to be late. And she gets my elder brother to do all the, I mean, she claims to be in hospital again. But she can get a letter out to me. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I just remembered yesterday we had forgotten Eric's birthday. It was on Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah.
we forgot it.
Y'all were so busy that y'all forgot.
Yeah. Well, he remembered and didn't tell me. But normally I would catch something like that. But Mother's Day, I was concentrated on me.
I wondered about that actually, my cat. Why is it so different? In UK, it's on March, and in America, it's in May.
Yeah, May 12th.
I know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Weird.
It's weird, isn't it?
Why did they do that?
I don't know. I just don't.
Why else?
Because I saw your post, and I thought, hold on, Poya Cat, no, it can't be.
What if you live in America and your mom's in England? You have to two cards.
Yeah. But if you look at the history of Mother's Day, right, it's set up years ago by one woman, and to celebrate her mum's something to do with her mum, and then it just took off, and that's how Mother's Day came about originally. So I researched. And now it's more commercialism. But nowadays, I would have thought, I mean, I've had loads of really nice Mother's Day, but I couldn't rely on my son to remember.
Yeah.
Bless him.
Well, what
Very
I got
busy.
from my kids for Mother's Day is my youngest kid ate the gallon of Bluebell ice cream so I wouldn't get fat. And then my oldest kid, I gave him a car a year ago, and it quit working, so I had to pay the $300 tow to get it towed to my house, or else it'll be impounded the next day.
Come on.
I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Oh my goodness me.
they still need me.
You wait till they get married, and have children.
Yeah. And then all the car needed was a battery, but oh well. It's hard to fix
Hey.
stuff like that.
Hey man, that's better than mine. I need to find probably too.
Yeah. Well, no, it does have this funny little glitch where it doesn't idle good, but I just punched up in the
Right.
computer and it showed me real quick how to fix it. So,
Cool. That's good.
yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just one little part that's
Yeah.
it's weird. It's in the water system, but it controls the idle for something.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess when the car heats up, it changes the throttle. That's why it's in. Okay.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
it's an
Know about
easy fix. It's great having a computer because anything wrong with your car, you just punch in the symptoms, and then bam.
Well, that's why it's so important to learn how to do it if you ain't got the computer.
Yeah.
And having a car that you ain't, it ain't got a
it's
computer in
hard.
it too, you know. I
Well,
know.
well, each car model's different, and then it's like each car has its weird little glitches. So
Oh, yeah.
it just really helps. I mean, if you have a simple car like a Chevy 350, of course you can learn that inside and out.
Oh yeah.
But the newer cars with all the freaking little sense, they make them complicated for a reason, so they break.
Cool.
They could design, but they don't.
Yeah, this is what gets me about technology and all. It's like my old laptop was easy to use, you know? Oh
Yeah.
my God. I was trying to make a video on laptop. Did I know what bloody buttons to press? What freaking thing I was doing? I
I
was
can't
like,
even make a
let-
video on this.
oh my God, I know. It's just like, I was like yamming away, talking away like to myself. And I thought, hold on, where's that going to end up, that video? Like, it's saved on some file. I'll get there in the end. Oh, it's frustrating, though. Technology. It's like the iPad, right? Okay, I only got it because it was, at the time, mobility-wise, easy and small enough to handle. It's like a mini computer, isn't it? So,
Mhm.
and then the front and the back camera worked, but now only the camera facing outwards worked, and now it just won't charge.
A slow death.
Yeah, I went into the shop thinking I need another new lead, and the guy, he's quite a young chap, and he obviously knows what he's talking about. He looked at the charger point. He said, "Nah, it's buggered, mate." Not literally like that, but it's just said it's messed up. So all my data though, I wished I wiped it before it went down on me. You know, it went crazy on me, the iPad, because all my data I need is on it.
Oh yeah, that is a bad thing when you do that. Can't get to it.
Yeah. So it's like, if I took it like with my other Samsung I had, if I took it to a repair shop, my God, I ain't gonna leave that there with all my data on it, and it would cost me more
True.
than it would get me a new one. So Celebi, I'm
Yeah.
now gonna shop around just for basic thing, you know. So I'm gonna try and learn how to do things on my laptop, software wise, but gotta get my head around it a bit. I haven't used it in a long time, so it's like,
Yeah.
like when the repair guys were here, and that's what I was. I was just literally just surfing the net with a laptop balanced in my not my kitchen, what do you call it, lounge area, because they were in and out, blokes, in and out, my, you know, doing the repair. And the guy's coming back to paint it next week. But yeah, but mind you, yeah, that morning they were meant to turn at 12:30, but there was like I can't be Pacific on a public format like this, maybe private,
Yeah.
but a Pacific public servant. My two friends happened to be here early, get me up.
I'll be back.
day and they took a photo of the car and the van in the car park, and one of the guys happened to be part of the repair people, and I won't say who or what, but he literally lied through his teeth in my home and claimed it weren't nothing to do with me. Hold on, he was seen with these two females coming around to the corner near where I live, the block, and couldn't get in, so they went round the street side to the slope area to get to me. And my nosy neighbour described them to a T, and I know who they were. And they turned up at 10 to 11 when I can't walk, I'm bedbound, without me knowing. Yeah? So I put a call in when I eventually got decent and got cared. And I was at the back waiting for all these guys, thinking they're going to turn up the normal time to 12:30. No show. And that's on night then. So I thought I'd put a call in to the repair housing people. And I didn't threaten, but I just said, right, I've been here how many years? Okay, I downloaded your policy on repairs. Unless you want a lawsuit, I will expect people to turn up in the next hour. Otherwise, I will go public with everything I know. And I know what's going on behind the scenes because I worked it all out, what's really going on, who's who. And of course, 2:30, who turns up? All of them. All of the repair people. Pretending. Pretending.
Of course.
Pretending. Like they didn't know nothing. Yeah, right.
Sure.
So I just didn't say nothing to them. I just thought, I was on my laptop. Hello, would you like a drink? So I played it so they could, could we just have some water upon your sink? So you could make the plastering, And so they could see that my home isn't what they claim, these public servants claimed, yeah? So I know the information will get back to a source, because if they're doing certain policies, they would use other people to pretend they're doing the job, but also in my private home to report back to whoever without me knowing about it. And I knew that would happen, so there was nothing to hide. No, there's nothing what's been on a piece of paper about my paying me. And funny enough, adding on to the last bit of this guy comes in. I didn't even know him from Adam, and he knew me for years ago since I moved in. And he used to be of two different companies he worked for, and now this new company, well, it's not a new company, this current company, repair company. And he says, I quoted to him, says, yeah, you didn't know all this is going on. I didn't say specifics, just a little bit.
Right.
I've been classed as this label. He says, you what? You've never been like that all the years I've known you while you've been here. Oh my God,
Yeah.
that refreshing to hear, because it was just,
Yes.
he was just down to earth chap. He's just been promoted in this job, typical builder, and took a picture of what needs to be done. He says, well, that was in the earshot of this particular guy that turned up with these other two females at my consent. And when I played him by using keywords, knowing that his ears would pick up, this other repair guy with the other guys doing the job, quite a few of them. And I thought, let me just test him out a bit, use psychology on him. And it worked, because I didn't say too much to give away too much. And I just added a couple of bits. And I just watched his eyes, and I watched his body language, and his head tilted towards me. I was in the hall, the doorway in my wheelchair, and he was with his colleagues, because there are about 4 of them. Don't know why they're so bloody many. I've got pictures of all the bloody covers everywhere in that bedroom, and it's more like a bedroom now, and it weren't at the time.
Right.
My God, it's just seeing the way he was like pretending to be interested, but to gather information what I was saying.
Oh yeah.
So I thought, yeah, whatever. You go and tell your tales or whatever. I don't give a shite anymore. Because at the end of the day, I've gone public with some things, but not all. And
Right.
it won't go away because within statute law, I've read it all up. I mean, I spent ages yesterday reading a lot of stuff and comparing it to what I know already on other subjects. It won't go away because,
Right.
again, this particular meant to be independent advocate for situations like mine. Well, she emails me yesterday. She takes. I've kept. Good job. I keep notes. she keeps adding. How many weeks now? If you're meant to be a genuine advocate, you don't leave it about 2 months before you actually meet somebody to offer.
Right.
You don't keep offering emails and dates when you keep cancelling or making an excuse you're being off ill, and yet hold on. It's not only you working with this company. There's other people can surely take over your role while you're off.
Yeah.
And then my mate, if my mate didn't call me today, I wouldn't have remembered. It's bank holiday on the 29th.
Yeah.
So therefore, why she made an appointment to see me on the 29th of May? Duh. She.
That made no sense.
Yeah. I know. So I emailed her back. And she don't work Thursday, so I emailed her back to say, well, do you realise what you just done? There'll be another 8 weeks delay. So you're talking a 3 months delay from the original email? Come on, they all
Shit.
work together.
I know.
So
Of course.
good job I sussed it out, and good job I sent all my letters off when I did. And the issue won't go away. So what I plan to do tomorrow is there's 40 days, which is up tomorrow, for my data to come through, and that would be very telling because
Yeah.
I know everything was made up years ago just to get me to sign a contract which is null and void, and they will try their best to edit out things, but in data protection they can't do everything when it's about me. And they're holding a data about me. And because it's so important, because if these other public servants of a different department of the same company are trying to use that as basis to do what they're doing, I can get them on it. Oh, it's bloody complicated, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
It's like life ain't easy, you know. It's like one thing
Yeah.
after another. But hey, if I hadn't been doing meditation and all this alternative stuff for all these 2.5 years, I might be in the right old people now.
Right.
I look at it. If you can't laugh at yourself,
Tell me about it.
you know, innit? If you take yourself too seriously and life too seriously, you'll get yourself in a pickle, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like I had some beautiful music on to help me sleep last night. I got some magnesium flakes my mate's going to help do in a minute. Magnesium flake foot bath, you know.
Yeah.
And that really just helps you sleep like a baby.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Snoring. I don't snore really. Well, I don't know. I'm quite but it really helps, you know. And then I'm recycling this stuff.
Take clear.
I'm chatting away. Go on, sorry. Let's all else talk. I love your art studio, by the way. It's really lovely.
Do what?
Your art studio. How's it going?
Oh, it's good. 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 You know, if I can get there, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, my mom's gonna take me tomorrow or Saturday. I gotta call her. See if she'll take me tomorrow.
So have you got any interest yet? Any buyers?
No, not yet. Not yet. So there ain't many people been in, but it's getting tourist season. So
Alright.
you know the summertime almost. So
Fingers crossed for you. Yeah. It'd be
mhm.
great if you get some of your work sold.
I'm trying to get some done. And I got to make some frames and stuff too. So
Well, how long you been on this journey? A long time, isn't it?
yeah,
So you've got your profile out there online and your website. So now
Yeah.
you've got your studio. And it's a good idea. They ain't got anything like that set up in my area. You know, the cost effective wise. So I
Right.
think what you do is brilliant, you know. The only one they got around here is like for arty university students, you know. You have to
yeah, yeah.
on a course to
Well,
have
that's
that
the good
space.
thing. That's the good thing about here. It's non-profit, you know. So,
Yeah.
degree or training or anything like that. So, money talks too. So, yeah.
When you did a show and you're doing your painting, I saw and I was saying in the chat, who's that talking in the background? And I think Dad
That's
was saying, what? Sorry, oh.
the little one back there.
Oh, right.
At the studio or here.
Studio.
That was my boy the other day. Yeah.
Ah. Wow, you're training them well to be independent.
Yeah. Yes. They like going so.
That's good. Absolutely. It gives them, gets away from the state education.
Yes. Oh yes.
That's the aim. They can see their mum doing something alternative and it gives them
Yes.
that push, doesn't it? Whoops.
Oh yeah.
It's a shame that my kids can't even actually see that, but there we go. It's their bag.
Yeah.
Well, they're not kids. They're adults.
Yeah. Yeah, we see. They've got a place here in town, but I think you've got to go through the college to get into it.
Oh.
So, but this one's closer anyway. So
Had it moved, well, not me, my mother peed off to Canada and then to Silly, yeah, and left me behind with no home. And I moved into with my mate. We had a flat years ago. This is perhaps when you were little, because I'm obviously older than you. Not that old, but older. And I studied. If we hadn't moved schools, I would have gone on to do it because I did needlework. I was bloody good at making dresses, you know, all that stuff. And then I just started my interest in the course and art. And then what she do? Oh, we got to move again. Oh, God. So I ended up here. And then it took me about a year to leave my college and schooling, what I did, and to get a job, get a place of my own. I was only 16. Quite young when I moved out.
yeah.
And so I got my own place, got my own job, 2 jobs I had. I'm having a good old of all the sailors that come down into the city, you know. And all them I was a disco queen, you know, all dancing away. And then until my elder brother says, "You've got no home anymore down there, you need to move up here." But if only I knew. But that's life. That's life.
Right. Yeah. That's the way it goes.
So once I know what's going on with certain things, it all depends. You know, life is always learning. Life's always changing, isn't it? So you never know. There might be facilities.
Here, you know, first thing I seen this morning, Kenny, thanks for bringing that up. I was going to bring that up earlier about the Chris Cornell died. You know, he was the lead singer for Soundgarden,
Really?
Slave, and he done his own stuff, but he died this morning. That's the first thing I seen. Oh my God. You know, because he worked a lot with the they had their own foundation, him and his wife, to help
Wow.
kids from homelessness, abuse, neglect, and all that stuff. So
Wow.
great singer too. So musician altogether. So
Wow.
yeah, it's like
Wow.
there's a lot of them dying. You know, but Prince, who was George Michael. What was that? There's been a few others died too in the past few months, hasn't there? Or year,
Yeah.
something like that.
Don't know much about artist music myself, but I get to hear about these things eventually.
Oh,
But I mean, it's like my friend rang me up about someone dying. I heard that in the mainstream media.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
how
yeah,
do we, if they're not, if they gave up on the puppet strings, you know, you don't get
yeah,
ahead in certain areas of life and industries unless you know, you do the
yeah,
bidding of the elites, you know.
yeah, yeah. You know, yeah. They probably they don't
I
like
got a
what some of these do with their money. You know, they don't like what some of these people does with their money, but it's their money. You know.
yeah, yeah. If only if I could turn the clock back. Excuse me, I'm eating my lunch. Late dinner, I should say. Um, well, I'm cheating. I'm having a curry. I don't normally do, but I'm just lazy today. What was I saying? I can't remember now. Brain's fried. My
Who's
mind's
it?
froze. Art. Was it? I said music. That's it. We're talking about music. And there was my mate had the radio on, one of mine this morning, and something to do with some artist died or something. Like, how do
Him.
we really know he died? Oh, or was that
That was
him? Oh,
that
right.
was him. Yeah, yeah, that was him. Yeah.
Because how do we know they didn't just disappear from public eye? Like you hear about things
I
like
don't
that.
know. He was in the middle of a tour, so you know that's highly
Oh,
unlikely.
oh, yeah. What kind
Sold
of
out
music?
tour.
Really?
It was Soundgarden. They're like heavy metal, alternative, I should say, alternative.
Yeah.
So, but
That's
you know,
wow. I didn't. My brothers used to listen to that music. I didn't. I think it's my mother brainwashed me with classical music years ago.
yeah.
Classical and folk music. Yeah.
Oh, I love that
Church.
music, man.
Yeah.
I mean, good memories to that music. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. Been around a long time.
oh
Right.
yeah, and it
Yeah.
first start right around the time Pearl Jam, you know,
Yeah.
come out, you know.
That era.
So, sang Temple of the Dog. Also, it was Pearl Jam and Soundgarden together. So, it was really good.
What they say? Music. No, I can't remember the saying now. I won't say it. I was a saying to do with. I remembered it. Just remember something, but I can't remember how it goes. I won't say it. Something to do is a rhyme, but I'm not a poet, so I won't say it.
Jimi Hendrix has a couple of quotes about that, about music, how you know
Yeah.
you can influence people,
Oh,
Mm.
definitely.
something like that. So,
Very powerful.
yeah,
Because music lifts the soul,
yeah.
and doesn't it sometimes?
In some cases.
That's why they use them.
Yeah.
Music,
And then that
like they do.
frequency thing was kind of freaky, how they tune it a little bit different.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
talk about that, Vicat. Oh my God, somebody shared the link yesterday. I had to watch a video. I will not. I won't mention the well-known artist because she had 2 million views on the video. It was sick. It was and it's like, oh, I had to listen to something completely different afterwards. But you can see the symbolism in the video making, and it's all to do with. I won't even say publicly in case people are eating.
Yeah.
just to say, just gruesome. It's typical Illuminati kind of like projection and mind manipulation. And very famous. And where I was earlier, and I was late getting back, they had it playing. I thought, I'm getting out of here. I'm not having my subconscious mind being bloody brainwashed for that crap. And then I look around and I see the people take no notice. They just think it's normal, don't they?
Yeah.
But it is great when you've got genuine artists who are not a part of the club, and that can be their independence, you know, and got the means like
a
you
lot of
described.
cases, they get taken over. It seems like they start off
Yeah.
free, but then they get taken over.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Years ago, when I mixed with them well-to-do people in my former life, and that's how in the PR, in the mainstream, which I didn't know then it was that, but these were in private parties, private manners, you know, very posh and very shallow. I mean, I weren't. It's just the people I met, unfortunately. But they
Right.
meant well. But I know a lot more now, obviously. And when you look back on things, you remember things like that. You think, my God, how did I get involved in all that? And how did I get to know all these people? I've been lost contact, lots of them now, because it's just the image they're after, you know,
Right.
the blonde image, you know, on an arm to show off to their mates at these posh dudes. And I didn't see it for that then. I couldn't see the wood for the trees them days. It was naive, you
Right.
know. But that's how I know a lot of certain things about certain well-known people, because they're still about, you know,
Yeah.
when you're being brought to that 1%, you know, the richest elites, you know how
Right.
the other half live, you know.
Right.
And I got offered. I mean, I could write a book one day. I mean, what? I know, 9 engagements, 1 marriage. It's like a comedy film, really, you know. And it's like, and then you look back, you think, how did your life get progressed to such and such and such and such a way? Because I know what it was, because I dared try to help a young kid who was having serious situations going on. And I knew stuff that was going on locally, and who's still about public servants, well-connected ones locally. And that's why all these years they've always been on my case, because I knew stuff that they didn't want me
Right.
to know about. And if I could move and go somewhere else, would it end? Who knows? But yeah, years ago, if I still had those contacts, these local people wouldn't even blunt an eyelid. They would be shut down like a shot, because these people actually were well connected, and they
Yeah.
were like from the South UK, London on the outskirts, really well to do. And what they do every year, they're yachting, they're going to Venice, they're going to the balls, you know, really sort of what you see on movies, you know. These were the people I mixed with them days. And one time, one of these cars were like, I know, Lamborghini was outside my kid's school one day, dropping me off.
Oh,
And
shit.
I used to see the parents' eyes, you know, I'm getting out this Lamborghini, trying to look decent with my little skirt, you know. I just come from a modelling shoot, and it's like, my photographer dropped me off, you know, all the way up from London. And it's like, my babysitter let me down, so I had to shoot back, you know, in time to pick the kids up. And my God, it was like a double life, you know, You can't have
Right.
that when you've got a family, you know, at the end of the
No.
day.
No. Right.
You know, I mean, when you realise that these people they meant well. I would never expose them, because they didn't do me no harm years ago. They were just well-to-do, you know, connected people. But
Yeah.
they would no clue what it's like to live without. They have no clue what it would be like to literally struggle from day to day. And because they don't know that kind of lifestyle. They've never been in that situation. And one guy was so down to earth, and he was my favourite, because he was just so so like worldwide traveled, and that's how I got to learn about art. And he taught me all this, all the art galleries around London. I went to Paris, and it was amazing. It was really amazing. That's when I got the bug, and I took my son and my daughter on holidays and stuff. And my son was keen in Paris, you know, the Eiffel Tower and all that stuff,
Yeah.
and on the boat we used to go on, and that's where he gets his travel bug from me, because I always when I was younger, even if we couldn't go abroad that much, we would always travel around the country, you know, different places every summer and Christmas, and it's just pure chance because I had those connections, you know, and it wasn't ideal because I didn't settle down with anyone particularly. I mean, I've had the offers and I tried. It didn't quite work out. But I had to think about my kids first, you know, put them first in the end. Yeah, that's where I come from. I mean, I got the training in PR, how to promote artists eventually, and all that stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I lost all those skills years ago when things happened, years on.
Mm,
And I
yeah.
used to run websites. I used to run businesses online, and I had my own premises years ago. And I ran a model agency. I did all sorts over the years, but I lost a lot of those skills when things happened to me. And it just takes time. You won't get it back. You just change, you know, things change. You just
Right.
slowly will go back to something, whatever that might be, who knows. But I don't think I'll go back to what I used to do because I'm more waking up to what's going on in the real world now. But but with the art and with the eye, because that's when I see these other guys similar to you. I can't remember what he's called now online, but his detailed drawings. And when I question, it looked like the DNA of one's body and his
I know who you're
artwork.
talking about.
Yeah, and it's bloody good, and that's
It
what
is.
caught my eye. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Moderator of the Hot Mod. Yeah.
yeah, and then
He's
he had
really
shared.
good.
Yeah, and it's like, because my sister, this is why I say it, because my sister brags like that. And if you're listening, you know who you are. No, I'm joking. She likes to brag, but when you go on a website, and it's just a freebie website, and she claims she can do photography. I mean, my God's sake. Sorry, my sister, if you're listening, but my opinion is you haven't got the eye. You like to think you do. You've always liked to think you do. But there's so many good people like Rebecca and the other people that's got real talent out there. And, you know, I just saw this one picture of my sister's, and it's got the chemtrail, the toxic sun in the background. She posted it as a beautiful day.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. And I had to share it. I really I felt terrible doing it, but I share it because she obviously doesn't get it, you know.
No.
I mean, she meant well because she's in Wales, so it's like for her, it's like Cornwall. It's like what used to be known as, you know, like when we were growing up. So
Yeah.
for her, it's each to their own. Don't get, but her adult, you know, kids are now moved around the country now as well. So she always will never move from the area, despite all the promises and what she promised me and stuff over the years. She will never move because she's so attached. She's got the accent of Welsh accent, and it's just the accent is so close to the original Cornish accent. And I lost mine years ago when I mixed with all these LTD people. You know, I could put the accent on, really could. But I'm just me. What you hear, what you get, you know, whatever.
Right. Yeah.
And no, when you see so much corruption, you get to know certain things. You get to know the nitty gritty, dirty stuff and the secrets of people, and they're in public eye. You want to get out of there. You want to not have anything to do with it. And when you know stuff, they want to shut you up. They do everything you can to shut you up.
Yes, of course.
And that's what they're doing to me, but in a different way. You know what I mean? And this one. The little boy is now a man, but he got in this job where he is now only because he got in that situation and got used all those years in a ring.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say publicly, because whoever's listening will put two and two together, and I've got to be careful because I'm still in the same area.
Right.
And it's such a shame because he's still mates of a family member I know, and it's a shame because I know a family member doesn't mean to behave the way they are. They're only trying to be diplomatic to keep the peace. Well, I got nothing against the individual that experiences trauma, little kid, but that guy as a kid, when he was a kid, now an adult, has a beef with me because I know his dark, sad secret.
Yeah. Right.
And that's why he always now will always hate my guts, because all I did was try to get him help. And what I know now, it wasn't help because they're all in it together. And it weren't just him, it was other kids as well. And yeah, it's sad. And it's nothing new now because I know that now it happens worldwide. But at the time I didn't know that. So I did the right things and the right process and the right procedures, I thought. But obviously, you know, all these years on, you find out it's not quite like that. But there we go. You just try and move on, and, you know, you just, whatever, you know. It's a shame because this individual it is the way they are because of what happened to them as a kid growing up, and the ring around him and being used the way he was, and it's a shame. So you know, it's just and then they want to go around, and I mean all these years this is what's always been with these public servants with me, because I know stuff, and they've always tried to go after my character and just trash it, whatever, and set me up and things you wouldn't even comprehend. I'm sure you would, but a lot of people like my family wouldn't believe because they've not experienced the so-called real world that we know about. So I ain't gonna give up. I ain't going out without a fight, put it that way, lawfully, not physically, by the way, lawfully. Correct that correction. Big Brother likes to watch, don't they? That's a nice picture. Nice colours.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm tired. I'm gonna rest a minute.
Yeah.
So
I'll move
hi everybody that's watched and is watching whatever. Hello. Jamer, Kenny, Jaleel, you, and Firecat, and Peace Love. Hi. So, if anybody wants to join, the link is in the YouTube there. If you're able to, that is. So, but like I said, you know, I got to work on the framework, framing them and stuff. So, that's gonna be fun to learn.
Yeah, just cut it at 45-degree angle and nail it shut.
Yep. Man, I thought about, you know, I'd said in that video about, you know, getting vine. You can get vines and cut them and dry them and twist them, whatever. That would be cool if I could. Yes.
Even short little sticks glued together in a design like a lattice or triangles or something.
Well, around here, you can find the whole vine. So
the vine stick.
You just got to watch that you ain't getting poison oak.
Oh yeah, ancient grapevines down here. the
Yeah.
wild grapes.
Oh,
If you're stuck without water, if you chop one of those really big ones, water comes pouring out of it like a water hose for a long
Oh,
time.
wow. Cool.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I chopped one.
The honeysuckle. Like the honeysuckles. You can eat the honeysuckles. But not the berries, I think. So don't eat the berries. Plant them back. Just plant the berries. And yeah. It's like with ginseng, you know, you pick the berries. The berries are poisonous with ginseng. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
But you know, oh yeah. But you plant it back, or it won't come back next year.
Oh, yeah. So that's important. Because you could
Yeah,
just
that's
pick it
how,
all out and it won't grow, yeah.
Be more. There used to be more here, but that's what happened. You know, people would take the berries with them and plant them.
They
where
probably
grow
need to
on.
grow in the woods themselves, I bet. They need that woodsy atmosphere.
Actually, you can grow it. You can grow it yourself.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah. It's
Get
just,
it.
you got to do, you know, like with anything, you know,
Yeah,
bees
just
have,
figure out.
you know, yeah. That type of thing. There's a lot of things out there in the wild you can grow, you know, get the seeds or dig up one, make sure it's legal, but and bring it home and grow it here. Because we did that when I was a kid, so. But, let's see here. Chat too. Hey, bud, and Eric. Ooh, and I about broke my cigarette. Damn it. But shit. Get in there, right? Good. Shh. That sucks.
Bummer.
Damn it. It's the joy of rolling your own. With a hand roller. It's not even half a cigarette. But hope everybody's having a good day. Had a good day. Whatever that time it is where you are. So I know it's nighttime. It's like 2 where she's at. Foxy's at, and you're an hour behind me.
Yeah.
So it's 5:32 for you,
Yes, it
and
is.
then it's 5:30 where Kenny is. So
Yeah. The deer have popped out of the woods and they're running around to where I can see them all the time. They always know when hunting season is over.
yeah, they do.
They're very
That
smart.
they do too. When it's turkey season, you won't see a damn turkey one. But
No.
when it's not, they're freaking everywhere.
That's
Not
funny.
literally, they're everywhere.
Yeah. You open your
Oh my
door.
God, there's 40 turkeys. The 10 over here.
And then the minute the shot goes, boom, they're all gone.
Yes, they run.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I'm
Oh, I went up
enjoying
to.
it's unusually cool. Yeah. I mean, I'm enjoying the weather. Unusually cool.
Well, he's working in North Cove, and where that fire was, not that one, not the other one, the big one in Lake Lure, where they burnt the service land. The Bald Knob fire or something, where it burnt the Over Mountain Victory Trail. The way it burnt right along the trail.
Oh, that tells a lot, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I went through fires down here, and that's literally the scariest thing. Twice I went through. I mean, literally, I was going to lose everything I owned twice, and I didn't have a lick of insurance.
Oh my God.
And I mean, I remember staring up at the sky. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, and you prayed for rain. And I was within 30 minutes away from, well, the fire chief was our best friend. And he said we were literally 30 minutes away from losing everything.
Oh
and
my
this
God.
freak rainstorm came out of nowhere and saved us.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that was
Just
fire
so y'all know,
started
I can't.
on Father's Day.
Who
Yeah.
started it? On Father's Day. I can't type in the YouTube chat, y'all, just so you know my computer's. It sucks. But if I do, I have to use my phone. So.
Oh, shit.
I said phone, you're so crazy. Ah. Anyway, that's like I said. I don't look at the news. I look at the news I look at the news every morning to see if there's anything really, really bad that's happened that they've done. You know, and I looked this morning. Anyway, I seen that. That guy, Chris Cornell. Anyway, you know, she was talking about that in New York, like that happened in the UK there. Wasn't it the UK or was that Paris where that happened? That was in the UK. Anyway. See, I didn't even know that happened. See, I didn't. I don't even watch. So, anyway, hang on just a second. I'll be right back. Sorry. And she had a train. So it's troll season. My God. Anyway,
What's the bag limit on him this year?
the bag limit. Oh, God. The bag limit is.
Oh, no, that might be
Save it.
threatening. No, I didn't mean that. We love our trolls. Where would we be without trolls?
But less stressed, maybe.
Yeah. Less distraction.
Yes. Well, see, I really don't pay it no attention.
Yeah, I don't either.
You
No.
know, so.
They don't like to troll crazy people, so I've been left alone.
My God.
I don't blame them. I wouldn't troll me.
That's you know, not why I like doing this. So,
Yeah.
I like talking to other stuff too, but you know, I really need to do this. Focus on that. So
Yeah, definitely.
that's why I haven't been doing much of anything else. So
Yeah, who cares about
if you
that
really
drama?
want to do something, get something done, you know, you gotta. I don't care. Done, you know, you really gotta focus on it, and not let nothing distract you. Too bad, you know. You need to break and relax too, you know. Feel, you know, but
Yeah.
stressing out over that
It's-
kind of stuff, it's not worth it, man. And
Yeah.
it's not.
But But to
You know, 'cause
spread hate, I mean, literally, that's all they
Okay.
want to, just hate.
At the end
It's
of the day,
just,
at the end of the day, these people that talk about other people,
yeah.
anybody else, where do you get off talking about people, just from friggin' Google or YouTube? You
Yeah,
don't
who
really know this
got,
person in real life or
yeah.
talk to these people like we've all talked and know each other, They don't. But I don't, know what my opinion is there. And I said it.
Well,
So,
literally, when I first came here, what I learned from a certain somebody is that monkeys will throw blank at the screen, and yeah, that's pretty much is what's happening right now. Is a group of monkeys formed, and they're throwing blank at the screen right now. But the best thing to do is just ignore it and go about our business. But
right.
the newbies don't need to be influenced by such, stupid behavior. But that's all I got to say about that.
Right. It's like I said, I don't pay no attention.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can you even hear me?
I might be cutting out.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I think Dave's trying to come in.
Okay. Did that there. Hang on just a second. Dave, I'll have to, I'm frozen. So,
Yeah, you do look frozen.
give me just a minute.
Unfreeze.
Okay.
Get Dave
Just
out of
give
the
me
box.
just a second.
Oh, you can't. You're
Give
frozen.
me just a second.
I think
So,
you're frozen. I will monologue. Ha
give
ha.
me, arg,
At least you can talk.
damn it.
You can't move. There, you moved, I think.
Okay. Green screen.
Green screen.
Okay. Yes. Okay. You're out of the box.
Yeah, I was in hangout jail.
Yes. We like to keep our guys in the box for a long time.
Me too, really. So,
Is that like one of those cheesy hot guys in prison with sexy
Yeah.
prison things?
I got a new trailer so I can block up a bunch of them, man.
shit. Speaking of the troll thing, it's like Bud just said, no good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, that's just it. Karma gets them, and you don't really have
yeah.
to do anything, and that's about it.
I don't even fool with that shit. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it is sad. I mean,
I'm more worried about getting my damn car fixed than them. So,
Okay,
Yeah,
what's
so-
wrong with it?
transmission.
transmission. Hey,
Well, you're gonna have to pull it out,
To the junkyard.
put it in a big
I hope not. I hope it's
426 Hemi with a 727 torque flight behind it.
I hope I ain't got to get a new transmission. So we'll have to see.
I'll ship you my S10 with the 350. You'll get to
Oh,
wherever you want to get really fast.
Tell me what the symptoms are.
Well, it was doing a clicking noise
So
on the
it,
left side, on the driver's side.
so it's not slippy.
Yeah, it's a little slipping. Yes.
Clicking and a slipping.
And
Did
then it
Does it do it in drive? Well, you're saying it's slipping in drive. What about
I was in drive.
what about the two higher speeds? Have you tried those? Shifted
It won't
into
even
those?
move.
Oh,
So
the shifter won't move. It won't move at all.
It'll move, but it won't go in gear. It'll go in reverse and park. but it won't move in park. I mean, in reverse. Of course, it won't move in park. But no, it started doing a clicking noise. It was like half a mile up the road before that happened. And I'm like, what the hell was that? You know? And, or something, you know, and got on up the road there, and there was a transfer in this lane, and I was in this lane like this to them. And it totally locked, you know, it wouldn't move, you know, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And so I had to swerve right in front of that transfer. But like they were this close to my bumper.
Oh no.
And your fluid level was up.
It's been leaking. I mean, she's had fluid problems, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
was-
sometimes it can be as simple as the linkage falling off the
I think it's-
carburetor,
I
but
think
I don't
that's
think
what
that's the
happened.
case in this
Well,
case. You could look
her car, more than likely, the linkage is
more.
it's an electronic shift.
Yeah, the front wheel
There's a-
drive.
There's a little
Right.
servo in there, but if she
Hmm.
ran it hard with low fluid or no fluid,
Yeah.
she might have burned up or glazed the clutch plates in it.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I would just go to a junkyard and get a new one. but-
That's what I'll probably have to do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
I
Hey,
could,
Jamer.
And then change the filter.
Hey Becca, how you doing?
I'm good. How you been?
Yeah, I've only just got connected to the internet again. Can you hear me okay?
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I was offline for about 2.5 months and it's just, oh man.
Crap.
It's,
Mhm.
it's just going backwards in time basically, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, and I would die 2.5 months.
You know, I have to physically go to the bank and make a payment, you know.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that
I
stuff.
hadn't done that for about 7 years
Damn.
because everything's online, so it's a real, you don't realize how the technology changes your habits, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
especially-
yeah, when the power goes out, you're in trouble.
Yeah, it's you know, it's
We
serious.
needed her walking around money.
Hey, say
Yeah.
that again?
I was just joking about you having to go to the bank. I said the queen needed her walking around money.
Yeah.
Damn.
You must have heard what I said last time about her. Like how much money she makes. You know how much money she makes?
How much?
Like that Chris Everard reckons that, and I don't think it's disputed, that the UK income tax bill generates about £650 billion a year for the UK, for the Crown. Now, it only costs about 20 to 35 billion, take your pick, and that includes building a warship and all of that stuff, and paying everybody per year. And the Queen has been sitting at the head of the government and receiving that money for the last 50 years. And if you add that money up, that is 325 trillion pounds. That's just from one tax from one small plantation.
My God.
Now, don't forget that Britain controls 58 other countries as well. It's got the largest voting bloc in the UN. I mean, America at the UN has only got one vote, the same as Luxembourg. And yet Luxembourg has got 250,000 people in it, and America's got 450 million.
Yeah, but that tells you who's really in control there, don't it?
Well,
Yeah,
it's,
but-
it's the royals are in control, yeah. I mean, because Britain is the powerhouse at the UN, so really every other country wants to leave the UN, really. Because by teaming up with them, that means that everyone becomes a participant in their own enslavement on a country scale.
Right.
We all should get together and tax the Queen.
Well, she still
Good luck
hasn't
with
got my
that.
3750 yet.
Shingo, you what, Dave?
I said she still hasn't got my $37.50 yet.
Huh?
For the tax, yeah, right.
Hang on to it.
I told her to go pound sand.
Actually, I'm not sure that that is the Queen doing that. I don't think that that is. I think that that is the City of London doing that. You know something? I heard a really interesting talk that Gnostic Media has got up with Clinton Richardson. Has anybody seen that? No? I think it went up last week, so it's really good. It goes into all that kind of stuff anyway. I'll talk about that in a bit. I'm just a bit too hectic. I'm still eating.
No problem.
It is allowed.
Yeah, we'll let it go this time.
I could fix your car, by the way, Becca, if I was there.
Oh, I know you could. Yeah.
And mind you, sounds like Dave could if he was there as well.
Jammer, it's a Chrysler product. Came from the factory
Yeah.
broken.
True.
You know what? Rover cars are like that as well.
They haven't made anything decent since the early mid 70s.
They
Yeah.
say that again. They haven't what?
I said they haven't made anything decent since the earlier mid 70s.
Right. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, definitely. And then they wrecked them all in that Blues Brothers movie, and then they resurrected themselves as the K car. Ta-da!
Okay.
Dodge
That car
Matador.
was a piece of shit. Oh my God, I had one
What
of
a
them
good
cars,
plan.
man, and that car was a piece
You know
of
what
shit.
that was, Punch Cat?
What was that?
What kind of car it is? Do you know what it is?
A K car?
It was no in the movie.
Oh.
Blues Brothers.
Oh. Well, it was a Dodge or
It was
something.
it was a Matador.
Oh, the police car
Yeah.
was the Matador? Oh, I didn't know that. I
Shit,
didn't
man,
know
they
they
drive-
made them that big.
They drive Dodge Chargers here.
Mhm.
They want to catch. They want to make sure they're gonna catch your ass.
Uh-oh, yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of them
got a
How
huge-
fast is the Dodge Charger then?
probably about 60 grand.
No, how
Well-
fast?
Oh,
Fast.
Yeah, I rented a Dodge Charger, and they were junky. I mean, it
what?
one
What?
trip, and it like fell apart.
A lot of these cops are bitching about them, though. That's why they're
Oh, yeah, they're
they're-
cheap.
that's why they're going. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're getting rid of them, but they're buying them the SUVs. Usually,
Yeah,
It's
the
about
Chevy.
more than around here.
Chevys.
the,
Yeah.
the SUVs were usually for supervisors only or K9 units, but now they've had such a negative response about them that they're just filtering
Yeah.
them out.
Yeah, that's what they did over here. But
Hey, there you
yeah.
go, Becky. Find a Crown Vic.
There you go. Yeah. I actually had a friend that had an old cop car when I was a teenager. Yeah.
With,
Yeah.
with the spot. Hopefully, it still has the spotlight.
The
And the push bumper and all that.
No, it didn't. It didn't. No. But we
Now-
always got mistaken for the police.
I'm not
So-
People
People would
saying
pull
that you're
over and
going
hit you
around
right-
impersonating anybody, but if somebody wants to assume something,
Yeah,
same with my army truck. A lot of people assume things. I'm not misrepresenting myself to anybody or
if they
anything.
accidentally let me put handcuffs on them.
Oh my God.
That's the trick.
That's
man.
the trick. I
Have
got
you
a new
an art
hobby.
studio?
Huh?
Have you got an art studio?
Yes.
Tell me about it. What's been going on up there then?
Working on finishing some and hanging them up, and some of my older ones, finishing them up. Got
I
to
mean,
put
what
a
I
coat
mean is,
on.
how did you get your art studio?
I seen it on in the newspaper, and then I looked at their website and seen they had studio space available. So I called. Wait, I think, yeah, I called them and talked to them, and then I
Oh,
went
yeah.
and rented it. So yeah, it's
You have
got
to pay for
Wi-Fi. Huh?
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's quite good though, Becca. At least you're doing your artwork. You know, I mean, do you know that's funny that what I said to you before, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's just funny how things come to life like that.
I know.
So
Yeah.
have you got your paintings up for sale and that?
Yeah, not yet.
Well,
They gotta be.
put a price tag. Get your paintings in there, mate, and get your price tags on them.
I've gotta get framed. Some of them framed. You gotta have the frames. They gotta have frames or either framed or black around the edges.
Why is that particularly?
I don't know. That's the rules.
What is it? What the place that you're renting from?
Yeah, that's the gallery's rules. So
Right. Okay. Well, that's fair enough because that keeps a certain
Yeah.
standards. Yeah, that's
Right.
okay. Well, you could probably get stuff mounted. That's quite cheap. You don't have
And
to
my
get
neighbor-
everything framed. You could get it mounted and then say that. Look, I'll get them framed when the customers actually buy them because the frame of they will want to choose their frame anyway.
right.
Yeah.
Remember, Becky, policy is not law.
Well, they got a board of directors, so
Oh God, they got a central
Yeah.
committee going on.
non-profit. So,
It sounds all right though. They sound all right though because if they've let you go in there, it's obviously quite cheap.
Yeah, I think with
Yeah,
120 a month, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool, mate.
Yeah. Painted the wall. Well, I let the kids go and paint the walls. So, yeah. They had fun with that. Especially her. She loved that. So,
I'll turn you up a bit.
but,
So how
my
have you
favorite.
been? How you been, Dave?
All right.
Yeah, cool. Anything exciting going on? And
No, not really. Just trying to stay out of trouble.
not really.
Yeah, okay.
Well, how's it going with your speeding ticket then, or your parking fine?
It seems that we're in an impasse. They want my money without due process, and I just tell them go to hell.
Right, right. That's cool.
And so I get this letter from after I already had made this discovery on tell me that if you have jurisdiction over me and what law I'm breaking. He just said the some guy from the city treasurer's office sends me this thing, says you're breaking the law, but doesn't write down any kind of thing for me to research. He just makes an arbitrary statement.
Right. He never sent you no paperwork then or anything?
No, just to pay us money, and like I said, I just tell him go to hell.
Yeah, that's extortion. Well, it's funny that you got straight back into that because that's what that Clint Richardson thing's talking about, is that he goes into the Bible. And is anyone going to go and watch that? Because I'll shut up now and let you go and watch it first, because it's much better that you listen to him telling you about it than hearing it.
You can talk about it and we can watch it too. So it don't matter.
Well, it's good shit, and it'll probably ruin it for you. But essentially, what he's discovered in his research is that basically the Bible is the real law, and that means that what it means is that when you understand what the word God means and what the word law means and where they come from, everything starts falling into place, and it changes the idea of what we understand and think about the Bible, that the religions have corrupted. And they've basically corrupted the words in the Bible to suit their own. Well, it's basically they're the cults, like the Catholic Church and Christianity and all, Judaism and all the rest of them. But that's not what it says in the Bible. Like, the Bible apparently is about it's the law. And when you understand, because there's many gods in the Bible, and some of them are kind and peaceful or nice and gentle, and some of them are warlike and murderous. And
Yeah.
when you understand that the word God, there are many gods, and that's why in the Greek they refer to the gods plural, because when you look at the word God and what it actually means, it means a magistrate, a king, a tyrant, basically, you know, somebody that was ruling over somebody else. So it was not God's law, not what we think as God, but when that's what the gods mean. It was a magistrate, a king, an emperor.
Right.
So what do we think about when we think about the gods? Well, the proper God that we're thinking about is actually Jehovah. That's the name for nature and the natural law. And when you dispossess yourself of the tools and the law of man, which is mammon, which is money, then you are in harmony with nature and have happiness. And anyway, the point about the Bible is that he is saying that it's not that it's a definitive law. It's that the people who run the system at the moment, that is the law that they respect. That's the only law that they respect. So if you want to get their attention and you want to get things done in their world, if you use the Bible, then you'll always win. But if you don't, then you won't, because that's the law they respect. Does that make any sense?
Yeah.
You'd have to go and listen to him to get the full picture, but essentially, in a nutshell, that's what he's saying, which I thought was quite interesting stuff, you know.
Well, there's that one guy.
His name's Clint. I'll go and get the video. His name's Clint Richardson.
Yeah.
Jay Vincent, he says on any kind of thing that says under penalty of perjury, he puts something with his name. He puts Romans 3:4.
Who does? Clint Richardson?
No, his name is Jay Vincent. He's from Oregon, or in Oregon, but he says he'll put that because, like you said, you know, when you do a court thing, they swear you on the Bible on there, and he says he went over what the Romans 3:4 is. It says something about all men are liars, only God tells the truth or something. It's like an end run around committing yourself to on any paperwork that you're telling the truth, and they can't get you for any kind of perjury or anything.
Right. Yeah. No, that sounds good. That sounds right. That does. Yeah, and that's true. That's what Clint Richardson says, is that we all lie to each other about certain things. I mean, it's like, I'll paraphrase what he said. He says, I mean, I'm coming on here, I'm not going to tell you everything that's happened in my life or everything that I'm doing in my life, because I can't reveal that to you, you know, and you couldn't to that to me either. So in a way, we're all liars, and that's the word of man. And that's the limitation of man, see, because obviously if you lie, well, it's not that, I mean, it is a limitation because we are limited beings, but essentially that's what they're saying. So how do you get around that and live in harmony with the natural law? You have to listen to the law of Jehovah, and that word means nature. And this is what the religions have done, is corrupted all of that language to turn it into a product of fear, so that they can gain control over people. So it's basically mind control. And
I'll send it to you. This isn't a link to his particular video, but it's on his channel, and he posted that not too long ago. So if he's somebody you want to check out, and
yeah, definitely. I mean,
yeah, it's in the side.
What I found with the law in my studies over the last 10 years in doing it is that it's very much like the mind. When you enter your own mind complex, you'll understand that your mind is infinite. And that's why you can think about stuff. And it's not that you're procrastinating, but you can go beyond procrastination into just thinking about stuff too much and giving it too much energy without actually taking any practical steps to do something about producing it.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and so I've lost my train of thought now. What was I going to say? Oh. Hang on, I have to think a minute. It'll come back in a minute. It's because I'm in the middle of eating.
Well, it's kind of funny. I hadn't even gotten into the right to travel stuff with them yet. I didn't even get a chance because all my other points were so valid.
Right.
Right, yeah. I wrote down what Clint said. He said that.
Well, when I believe that these things came about by a neighborhood snitch, and I did an addendum to my notice of discovery to you know, I want all written reports, phone calls, you know, who complained, blah blah, you know, to that fact, and they don't want to share that with you, and they know they would have to because.
Has it been to court yet?
No.
Right. Well, when it goes to court, you can get the case span file and get that information.
Well, I've already sent them the notice of discovery. In fact,
right.
I was more than generous. The first one I gave her 30 working days, and the second one I gave an additional 15 working days. So that's total 45 working days.
Yeah, that's good enough, man. The judge would be impressed with that.
And I was more than reasonable, and I still haven't got anything. So they're in violation for that.
Oh God.
For not giving, you know, I'm aware of what my duties and responsibilities are for somebody who's acting pro se. You know, I can't go posting their address on YouTube and shit like that. So it's not like from my letters they didn't know what I was talking about, and they're just willfully not giving me all these things that I demanded for to study for my case as a defense. And one of the things I added in there, and because I sent this to the police chief, the court, the city treasurer's office, and the city attorney, I also added a thing in there that says, I will exercise my right to film all encounters with government officials and during my hearing in court. So I'm not going to have some judge tell me I can't film, because they've already been served with a notice that says that I am going to exercise those rights.
Right. Yeah, well, that's good.
They really don't like it when you demand things. They because they
know it's not an easy payday. That's why.
Well, they're so used to these people that you know, just go along with the program and you know, ask for permission for stuff.
Right. Yeah. I was watching a bit of Bill Hicks last night. That was quite funny. I mean, he's so relevant till today, really. You know, there's a couple of things he got wrong, but we didn't know that back then. It was sort of like pre-internet. It was like, you know, wow. You know something? He was only 36 when he died, and I reckon he was murdered as well. I'm pretty sure of it. You know, 36-year-old guys, folks, they don't just fall over and die like that. I'm 50 years old now. I just turned 50. You know, it's like I'm healthy as a bean. You know. I
thought he was shot by deputies.
No, he died of pancreatic cancer, apparently.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure, you know, it's
I must be thinking of somebody else.
If it wasn't a direct assassination, you know, you have to remember, look at the effort these people are going to take back control of the narrative on the internet and everything that's being discussed and blown open, you know, because they were saying that he was saying that he got banned from the Letterman show for because of his jokes, made fun of people in a wheelchair. And he said, no, that's not true. That's not what it said. It said that I made fun out of myself using the wheelchair as an example. He said, I wasn't taking the mickey out of people in a wheelchair. And he said, oh, well, you know, the people at the CBS said, and they pulled his freaking show that he did on there, and they edited it. So the punchline wasn't there. And, you know, like, I mean, what's it like? You know, you watch a comedian for 5 minutes wind up a joke, and then they don't show you what the punchline is. And anyway, that's what happened to him. So what I'm trying to say is that they don't like this narrative out there, and they try and censor it at all costs and at all times. And these are like lucky days, really, you know, because if they get back control again of the social consensus, you know, we won't be hearing this kind of language that we're talking about. It won't be discussed. You know, you have to do that live with down the pub with your mates or whatever, or down the club. You know.
Yep.
But so I'm pretty sure that he was murdered because of the censorship that he got. I mean, I'm not sure that you guys really knew much about Bill Hicks in America, did you? Because I mean, he got really big in the UK. We all knew him over here because of a program called Just for Laughs, which was like a fringe type comedy show thing on Channel 4, which was the new sort of like risky, edgy mainstream television station that got launched. And to get the viewing figures up, they needed to get into the public mind. And they went up to the Edinburgh Film Festival, the Edinburgh, I think it was just a festival, the Edinburgh Festival. And he got put on the main stage there, and he just rocked the place, and we just loved him over it because he was apparently he was doing all this kind of stuff in the States for 12 years, but he never got noticed. And I think it's really because of the power of the networks. It's so big that nobody knows who the fuck you are unless you've been on the mainstream channels, CBS or, you know.
Yeah.
There are some silly plonkers out there who are suggesting that Alex Jones is Bill Hicks, and they might have might have missed that both Bill Hicks and Alex Jones were at Waco at the same time. You know, wrapping that around that one, and I just thought I'd mention the Royal Order.
They don't even look the same. They're totally different.
I thought I'd mention the Royal Order of Justice.
Yes.
Well, what do you think Bill Hicks was part of the system then?
I'm just mentioning the Royal Order of Justice. That's it.
You know, I was watching Robin Williams the other day. I was the other day, and he I would have to say he was because of some of the things that he said. Robin Williams.
Oh, Robin Williams definitely is, yeah.
Oh, definitely he was.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Oh, so sorry, Robbie. Oh, I thought you meant the singer Robbie Williams.
No, Robin Williams.
Well, Robin Williams. Well, he was as well, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But you know, it's funny because they still murdered him anyway. You know, I think these people, you know, they're not necessarily intentionally were trying to work against us. It's just that if you think about somebody like Bill Hicks, at 15 years old, he climbs out of his bedroom window at night and he goes down to the local comedy club and is doing 30-minute gigs or an hour gigs to live adult audiences and packing the place out. You know, and so he's a real comical prodigy, you know, and he was directed from within from a very young age. So he really didn't have any intention of going out there trying to deceive people, and he sort of came up the right way, if you know what I mean. He did it right, and then he got into smoking, drugs and alcohol, and then he got really funny. You know, And then, you know, he started telling the truth. And of course, everyone is like, what? That's the biggest thing that he says is that he says, what is it out there, you know, in the social, the people that make the social criticisms on, you know, like the Comedy Circus and that, is that, you know, I'm out there saying something that that resonates inside with people's hearts, and they feel as though they are understood and they're not alone out there in the wilderness. You know, of say, you know, sort of like me, for example, running outside, say, hey, this fucking chemtrails again, folks. The motherfuckers just poisoned the entire sky. You can't see the fucking sun. There's no blue. You know, you know, is everyone happy? Everyone's looking at the fucking pavement with their assholes in the air. You know what I'm saying? At least I've got my fucking eyes on the sky. You know, it's like, wow, you know.
Right.
And that's what it is. That's what I'm saying. You know, the narrative and the consensus and what you can say and what you can't is really important. That is free. It is really, really important. And if we allow these people to take it back again, yeah, there'll be silence again. You know, that they'll get away with, oh, there's another conflict brewing in the Middle East. You know, that'll be the BBC News again. They'll take it back to 2 channels because they'll decide that, you know, 1 million channels, even 4 channels is too much. You know, it's too much for 2-strand consciousness. You only need 2 channels. And that'll be it. It'll be wound back to the dark ages, which are here, folks. We're living in the dark ages now. This is the dark ages, you know.
Well, they're trying to put the cat back in the bag, that's for sure.
You can't put the cat back in the bag. Well,
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing, Firecat. They can put it back in the bag, and they will, because
Well, you know how
I
they're
said to
doing
Nick the
it?
last time I was on, mate, there's the people are going to the camps. They're
they're
going there,
fighting
mate,
for
and they're going to be
brains.
standing next to you. If you go there with them, you'll be standing next to them, and they will say to you, as the gas is fucking running out the showers, they're just looking after us. They're not really going to kill us. And that's what
Well,
the
the
last thing
gas is already in the showers. I mean, there's fluoride already in your shower.
Right. Well, yeah, exactly.
They're already,
But-
it's a soft kill, you
Well,
know, it's not going
right.
to be a
So
World War. It's a soft kill
the
from
soft
a
kill is no
million
good for the
different
smart folk.
angles.
Yeah, but that's no good. You can't kill off the smart folk
Air,
like that. So there's too
Vaccine.
many smart folk. You got to kill them off, and the only thing that does that is the goose step and the fucking jackboot. You know.
Yeah, they have to, you know, people waking up and, you know, they have to start.
Punch Cat likes brown shirts.
No, I don't. Dang.
But you know, it's funny because simultaneously we live in the best and worst of times
True.
at one moment at the same time. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, they try to ruin it. Because all the cool things that are just now popping up, all the cool inventions, I mean, helicopter car now. I mean, chair. But anyway. And at the same time, distracting.
Do you want a helicopter chair then, Firecat?
Yes, I do. I saw one.
Yeah. Imagine you going around, you have your brolly on, wouldn't you? Well, you wouldn't need a brolly because you know, your blades flying around over your head.
I'm going to get one. Within the year, I'm going to get one. Yourself now. It's pretty easy.
A helicopter chair you build yourself, excellent.
It's on a YouTube video. I'm going to do it over the lake for safety purposes.
I think it'll still hurt if you're too high. It'll be like hitting concrete. If you get to 120 miles an hour, that'll be too fast.
I'll take that into consideration. Skim the top of the lake.
You don't want to shatter the rotor either.
My grandfather predicted this, so just leave me alone. I'm gonna ruin his dream.
I don't know if I'm going to sleep good at night knowing there's a punch cap out there flying around.
I don't think she'd make it to California, man.
I gonna have a box full of water balloons. That's for damn sure.
Well, anything's possible with her.
It is.
Because I own 1/5 of the world's surface.
No folks bragging about that shit. The queen called me up and she's pissed. It's like competition.
And you're like, bitch, no, you didn't. Talk to the hand.
No, my
Damn.
secretary did that for me. I was busy.
Are we gonna see a real cat fight?
Oh, God. Will you be quiet? I don't want to get thrown in jail for threatening her.
Oh God, no.
Hey, I see some pay-per-view money here. Maybe get Don King involved or somebody.
No. I'm a person of peace and love. Everybody knows that.
Vince McMahon.
Cat, I'm Punch Cat, and I'm Skits Cat. And when I'm Skits Cat, oh, that's a lot more. But we won't go there.
Yeah, well, I want to see you get in a ghetto brawl with the Queen.
She always wear. No, I wouldn't go near her.
Well, you guys are gonna meet at that place there in Vegas. Where they hold the big boxing events and whatnot.
Are you going to be there, Dave, with your iPhone, putting it on All Stars?
Oh yeah, I couldn't miss that.
Street Fight, All Star Street Fights on YouTube. Oh, that's funny. Ghetto fights.
No
Pulling
ghetto
it-
fighting.
You'd be pulling hair and
My fighting days are over. My finger. From fighting.
What have you done to your finger, Farcat? What have you done to it?
Huh? I can't bend it. So I can't make a fist. So how would I punch?
Well, you're a cat. You don't punch. You scratch.
Bite,
That's it.
scratch, and if you
Well, we
just
just
touch
won't-
me, I'm on fire.
we just won't tell the Queen we're gonna slip you a knuckle duster.
God.
I can't.
Give,
There's
Give her
no
a
way in
couple-
the world I can do that.
give her a couple of good bangs to the dome and you'll win.
Get one of her relatives that are closer to my age. I don't do that. That's mean.
Yeah, I know this guy in this area, and he used to use a lot of heroin. Now he's doing the methadone thing, as a lot of people seem to be doing. Anyway, he was at a party, and he thought he'd chop off his finger as a party stunt.
That wasn't too bad, was it?
So he got a knife, very sharp knife. After all, he is partly a traveller, so like myself, and we have very sharp knives often. So he got his very sharp knife, and he proceeded to cut off his finger. And, there it
The
went.
bone part is the hard
I'm
part.
laughing, mate. I don't mean to laugh.
The trouble is that everyone was so fucking stoned at the party, nobody saw him doing the stunt anyway.
Oh my God.
So there you go.
Hmm.
Nobody saw him do it. I mean, it's
So
a
why did he do it?
They're all so doped up. They're all so smacked up and doped down. He chopped off his finger for nothing. How about that?
So did he have to go down to the hospital, get it sewn back on again?
No, he walks around with a missing finger to this day. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he didn't even post it on YouTube or anything.
Does he still get stoned?
No, he goes on methadone. You know, the methadone.
That's probably not a good idea, then, is it? I mean, you know what I mean? He could end up with no hand or something next time, you know.
Yeah, no, I mean, goodness knows what he's going to be chopping off next for a party stunt. Just make sure they're looking.
Oh my God.
That would be bad.
I actually sat at a table. This guy, I got to know this guy who knew my real father here in Norway. Really crazy guy. When he was almost as mad as me when he was drinking, and he always getting into trouble. This guy, he ended up almost getting me into trouble several times as well. Anyway, we're sitting in this party and on this round table, and he gets his dick out and he puts it on the table. Some sort of bet where whoever was going to smash a bottle over his dick or something. I don't know. No, anyway, so I don't know why I'm thinking about that. I suppose I was thinking about the finger, and I ended up thinking about the guy's middle leg. But that's the way it goes, isn't it? A lot of crazy experiences.
That sounds more like a horror movie, mate, than a freaking party.
My life is a bloody horror movie, mate.
I've never been to a party like that, thank God.
Yeah, I'm quite glad I haven't either.
I think it was in a public place. It was in a pub somewhere. So, you know, just go to a Norwegian pub. You can.
Okay, you'll see all kinds of body parts flying.
Yes.
They're a little more mellow in your part of the world.
Damn, yeah.
I mean,
They have high Wi-Fi up there or something.
we've got plenty of sort of conformist, remote-controlled human beings up here, but we got some nut jobs as well. I mean, I had an axe murderer pull my earlobes. Bet you don't know anybody that can tell you that apart from me. So I feel unique. I feel so unique now.
I've never had an axe
Pull
murder.
my earlobes, you know.
Well, Dave is closer to the North Pole. Some kind of magnetic thing, I guess.
Oh, yeah, the combination.
Well, I mean, Norway was one of the first to sell out to Agenda 21. You know, Gro Brundtland was the prime minister in Norway at that time. In fact, excuse me, she was a nurse, right? And she wrote some articles or something, and then she got invited into the Parliament building, Stortinget, as it's called in Norwegian. And basically, she was just used, you know. So just another front figure who doesn't even necessarily herself fully understand that she's just a useful idiot for those who really do the string pulling in this world.
Yep.
Mm.
We've got to pull our own strings. That's what we've got to do.
That's
Yes.
right.
Well, I was sad I'm not a useful idiot.
I'm trying to pull my own strings here. Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same, Becca. So it's cool, man.
But Firecat, is it because you feel you're not useful and that you're also an idiot like myself?
Yeah. Nobody is, yeah. Useless idiot. I'll work up to useful.
you work at these.
I'll keep the idiot. It's hard to shake. I tried.
Damn. Okay. Well, you know, it's been 2.5 hours. So,
Okay.
Why are you timing? Or is
Yes.
it got like an egg timer there or something like in
Charges us by the
Wizard of
minute.
Oz? It's like the Wizard
You
of
what?
Oz, life's ticking away, the sand trickling through the time glass. Yeah.
no, I'm tired.
Well,
I'm
that's
pretty much done.
Like the sands through an hourglass, there go the days of our lives.
Oh my God, we should start one of those things. A soap opera. Oh, it's already in here.
Been there.
Been there.
Just got a little bit left to do on that. I can finish it later or something. But, just gotta finish this.
Can I be the one that's been dying for the last 30 years?
Yeah. My mom, yeah. There is one that's been dying for 30 years.
I'm just gonna do that
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get you that on the soap opera. We'll get you that lady who impersonates the queen for like movies and stuff, and you guys can have a smackdown.
No, what is wrong with you?
Hey, we'll put it on that one show. What is
My
that?
head.
I forget what that cable network is. But
Pass
it
that
does
down
that.
to King Charles or
Dead-
whatever.
It's that network that does the Deadliest Warrior.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pick me
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Pick me a
okay,
better
yeah.
fighting partner, for
Okay.
God's sake. I'll get in the mud pit, but I need somebody better.
Ooh, Mud Pit.
You'll get Dave excited if I can.
There's a lot of mud pits down here.
Is
It's a
there?
hobby.
Well,
Man.
not with me. She wants to wrestle around with two really hot-looking young Russian guys.
Right.
No, I don't.
She wants to pull their strings.
What, their little G-strings down this
No,
year.
they're leash.
It's like, all
I
right,
think
the
it's
show's
time
getting
to-
a little risque.
Oh, we got
Time now.
drunk and we
It's
didn't
time.
turn off the
We'll
light
start
button.
talking.
Shit.
Yeah. So,
See you later,
Remember,
Dan.
kids, don't pay any attention to us.
I don't do
say that, man.
nothing. This is projection. Stop it, Dave. I'm going to kick your ass.
I'm gonna
we okay?
choke. No, I'm not okay.
Okay. Okay, y'all. Okay. Okay.
Ow.
Oh, 911. Fuck.
Yeah. Okay. Y'all, we'll see you next time. Don't know when the next time will be. So, but thank y'all for watching and y'all for coming and doing everything. So anybody
The link's up there in the chat there, Dad. If you scroll
Yeah.
back up.
still up there. So,
Yeah, I'll put it in again.
Oh, you're talking.
thank you, because I can't, because my shit fucked up. So, this computer. Anyway, if anybody else wants to come in,
Oh, wow.
just come on in.
Calm
Everybody welcome.
down.
Everybody welcome.
Come on down.
Everybody welcome. Come in.
What was that guy's name who used to do that? Come on down.
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker. They used to have a guy over here doing that as well. I can't remember what his name was.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think they went around
Okay.
the world that come on down.
Why was it?
We understand that old Bob was a bit of a perv too.
I think they all are. We had Michael Barrymore used to do the come on down in the UK, and he's like been exposed as doing some shit going on.
Must be a code word for something.
It's a real
Okay.
shame because he was a real talent, that guy. But it's like when you find out all that nasty shit going on in the background, it's like, ew. You know.
Okay. Any closing remarks? Anybody? Where we go?
Yeah.
Remarks. Rhubarb.
Good, David.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, same as David.
Yeah. Everybody have a good weekend or whatever day it is.
And then next time the Jehovah's Witnesses turn up, you better invite them in.
Yes. Have tea with them.
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah, David.
to love your Jehovah Witness.
That's funny, man. I can't wait till they come round again. I'm gonna hit them with that.
Yeah.
I've got a video for you,
This is
man.
what Firecat told me to do.
Yeah, I'll give them your address, Firecat. That's what I do.
Okay, yeah, I need that. Yeah, I got the Queen after me and now them. So tomorrow I won't be here.
Do you still have
Okay.
Benny Hinn in the States?
Huh?
Do you still have a pastor called Benny Hinn?
Oh, him?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
I was listening to Bill Hicks talk about him. It was so funny.
We got that Peter Popoff dude and what's the other one?
It's
I don't know, there's a bunch of shills like that.
In fact, I think Benny Hinn, I think originally came from Israel, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Palestine
Yes.
or Israel.
The church needs a new rolls. So-
Needs a new mansion.
yeah, he needs a new mansion and a new rolls. They got big mega church. I mean, shit, man, where do they get the money from?
Can somebody add that to the chat box? You can't get in with the link, and I can't get to my Hangouts on here.
All right, I'll get to the little person. Come on, you piece
Little
of
person.
shit.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, now and be back again sometime.
I want a chair.
Adios.
But no, just add him to the chat box.
Oh,
Just give me a minute. I'll do it from my phone.
no, I got it.
But I'm gonna try to when I go to the studio Saturday. I'll try to do one then or tomorrow.
Here, wait a minute.
Anyway.
Need to cut
Okay.
and paste this thing.
But anyway, the link's there if anybody wants to join. Google ain't messing with you. So, but peace and much love, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Goodbye, everybody. Take care.